taine
Chimbuzirechi na ochire asechi agrovet echuchire enoti isano na ibere isano ne moisano isano ne Isato kianda Isato enoti Seedco the African Seed Company
Migonsi bi simeke musoro ya Seedco eyena renga yeli yasaline
Biamono kigimomo anchumurigelia kwa television ya Ndizi TV nigo choragire Chinsa Isato chemaroba ya bono echini Chinsa chorogonko rwa Afrika ya mocha chinga kibono ni aliganiri kigima kokwenekeria na gukoretera mangana maya asinchira eyobokirano kigima inyora bono kurulia gakiete na mangabere gukorekana asorogonko rwa Gusii na boigo bona basaki baito be aliganiri kigima na gukoretera amangana maya asinchira endonge kigima na kwenekina inchemna na koyareteire eliunyale koyanyora na kumanya nikigendreta asorogonko rwa Gusii Kenya na boigo ensengima biamono kigima lero muna butambikira litukule Jumamosi chinga kichomoro biri obweke umbu na boigo chinga kiyokomerera na inche gosomera mangana amajia senchira enkiranu kigima onyore bano litukuli lero ni goli arenge no mogoko kigima ne mona sama shabiki ye timu ya Shabana yibono magayokoba inse kigima ase miaka ya 15 nebere ni gobono ase litukuli lero baene kiwa koba babui ase ensemelia NS National Super League na koba bona babui kigima magayokonyora chi point 50 nebere na Isato naigo bono siso nigocha nigo bawo so asense media ya KPL mucho bosongolero nigo lenge news eliono unyala kwenyora libaga na yekuriria manganaya asenjere ndonge kima gwetera ase Chinsa mochiri chito cha social media bono obutukubwa lero nigonde naba nominated MCAs kurwa se serikali ya county go se county assembly ya Kisii oyo mwobo nigakuru kwa Honorable Alfred Asande oyo nigaro nominated MCA na boigo aligireti gusakuriria manganaria y'abantu bari no barema na boigo oyo ndakuru kwa Lilian Gore nere noyomo ase bari bakurwa ensemo ya minority ase ebunge ye county ya Kisii abono nabungu twale magoroba ya bono ndogosoria mange kubwatekana ne Chinsemo chirigo se special groups chiribako babakuriria na boigo kuwakilisha se ebunge ye county ya Kisii ayibono na haronko bekirete amokegima na kwenekia buna na komanyirie libono ndego ikachinsa isano chabutuko togende semo ya kabere tokoirena na mangana magia senchira yobukirano Biamono kigimo mancho moligeria inyoranga tindi nchebweka nigo tolena Joshua Auta oyo koletera mangana magia senchira yomuno abuimanyirio ekurwa sensemo ya kabere bono nigo togoso mangana magia kuchaka kurose county ya Kisii aseli tukoli nenda bono lialenke asege ti kya Gusii stadium chinga kiecho omo MCA bwe ward ya Rigoma omoske nyambega gisesa nigo bona aboli ya bana siasa gotiga kubrukani siasa nechi gosore ayuniga yakwa na magega yomo MCO yo goseri wa kurwa segetie kiye chigosori kya Gusii stadium ekero aikenseme yo na kwenekia kweligeria engo yo yagendrete eseme yo gatie timu ya Shabana na bigone timu kurwa se county ya Kisumu All Stars nigo bono roboti oruo rwaberero kwaliga ni wa senjera yo bwekenu na musakito Brighton Makorie
omwe MCA bwe wodi yerigoma yegotoka se county Nyamira nyambega gisesa ni goli tukira nyora chinga kingongu nekeranyara kawi kasegeti kya Gusii stadium asogo jigo tiodere na kuriya liengo yo ye timu ya Shabana ekarako kosorigu asegeti ekyo korangana nyambega ni gaumerana na bari bamose likuru asegeti ekyo anene akwerabuna ni go bamotebya ni go batumedwe n'umugabana bwe county ya Kisii Paulo Simba arati
aseri twali rero ntonda gari stadium ya Kisii ro mupira
namanya goitwa n'abamura baragotebe batumire n'umugabana akurukunga Simbarati yore amagana keroke boundary ngaba Gusii momanyete twagenda court amagana keroke boundary kero twenda court tugateba nga court edita mining ye boundary ya Nyamira na Kisii ase town ya Keroka kero bangita sana na bona runya gitali ngumye toko koronga moroche nibale bande jo Chinsa
Gizeza uyo nyaraka okwana anigitoseni Ndizi TV ni gobono anyarire gakuburi abana siasa bwetanga na siasa kurwa sensemo yamangana yengoyo anekera buri mugabana bwe county ya Kisii Simbarati amono mubunge bwe ya South mugirango siro na sosoro kobeka chitao dijabensemo na gotige timu yo kogenderera
pro mugabana Simba achoretu nenjina bonchorire n'abantu ndete musababe tolerant gocha saba Gusii n'abantu abamo ngora Kisii cyabe stadium rero abantu ba Simba no Moscow soro bakonya kuramana ekitari egento tageta Gusii ngane timu ya Shabana tutete muvugo chimotu kiro monto raye support
korangana Kisesa nigo aichandete ngana bunaniga abantu kuri account Nyamira
ekatwarenge Kisii gali nande ngori kusenda ndo Nyamira bari mega yane iko bagotebu kunga tibacha gukora biashara Kisii ng'abantu banyamira bagotebu tibache hotel Kisii tibache ba Kisii tibache kanisa Kisii ngatutigare Nyamira eketario egento tutagete kobera Gusii yaitu tutete tobamo nande nere information ndete go pass ingantu abantu banyamira county Kisii town entune town yaitu entune town we supported in business we supporting Nyamira we supporting Keroka na town ine chionspi tutaiti siegi
korangana Kisesa nigate abuna barabuna aba MC kurwa se county Nyamira nigabaje kutyoderere timu ya Shabana korengana nigo aba MC be county ya Kisii bakara sense ya China
msiko jaba MC 13 elected twaje stadium support Shabana aba MC ba Kisii county wansi munga maite China bagaraki bagakale tutwatalenga toraba gusika tuoche twamanya goseri ku stadium inje karona so amutu bandu sina vujo aba sigari batagongonya
kubatukana nekina akyorobero Keroka ekikera se kambere bono
nanda magana Keroka ne chibondo kinde chionspi tige koti ya time edita maini na keko gendera
asensemo yo kurobekana wakorakana nderi tukiregara
mote no ro gali etown yo gasambu moto bere miake mengi mote ore gari kesi bisko endo da tutige violence tito banga bagere to waita to effective into bieto demonstration in Chiba tigachibe peaceful to protect peace to ende go chimoto tari mtu bya betegero
bakwana na inte anene bari barengera Kisesa nigo baburi mu Gusii chamo
mu MC ito narwanirwa twarabobe kinende we say we are very sorry nyeto kwa Kisii county goja go support the team ya Shabana itora masabiki for more than miaka gete no mugabano yata yo Gusii Simbarati because twarusire kwerende mopiro to nyarusire sana ka twa support
boigo nigo batebruna
intuna Gusii kati ya Nyamira na Kisii we are intuna Gusii kende kionsikio mu MC itare ko boli weri goma anya ringere nge pounder nero na inde eyate bakane ngaki ekotinto bugate tige kodete tamini
goripotiri getoseni Ndizi TV eridariane Brighton Makori
Watigana noroboti urwo nigo tukwenda kwikase county area ya Nyamira so mubunge we constituency ya West Mugirango muzikese Steve Mogaka nigo bonalire ira yugucha gusira abalimi egwetera asali atebye buna nigarache kwenekia buna nkonyora bale engere yabo na keria ekere kyabo boikirano ayo nigo bono ayabwatoka lituko lyarero guchia ase abalimi umusaki tukurwa se county ya Nyamira job mangi na bwatoroboti urwo asenchira yuboikirano
Maiga yeri uko kurwa se kiombe gya KTDA likora libuna okoena nogwe bonus wasukiwe kurwa se omotienyi ogatano na kabere gocha somotienyi oikomi nigo liberera linene lyabeire ase abalemi asega kya abalemi babere bakwe murunganeria enganeye
amangana ya maruga twanyorete amangana yaro yobuli mweko era anyo cheno meetings into achiete ntoboriri totebenge bona siete rusuko motienyo staba como motienyo komi
weito muna chibe asa chito chiche omotienyo komi igonde maminja sababu chibesechi intu konyore twebangire no enegero omuntu orengeti chikono ne ng'ombe karorengeti biashara bya otete okora igo kwebanga
engana yeire egatia balemi otwara obwoba buna nigabara ibabalemi babwate okugania gotali okuya ochiase abalemi
ata chibese chiko tumujenyo saba kamuranje te otra chibese mutinyo saba unless na makateri asoireme atake tutuibere chibese chibese chijoka chago soko mutinyo saba ande chigo chibe kiraro chikoro se interest ko benefit y'abantu abangao intu abalemi tokumia
engana boigo yeirerete abalemi kosaba abarai anene mono ababunge kurwanerera obwene bwabo elinde banyore chibese chiabo
chibesa tigachiche engakireta keiri nanari kuboria abachumbe baito yankwa n'umuchumbo ito Steve Mugaka bono kurwa West Mugiranga ekero bakogenda parliament tigabarerere omulemi ntwatebetiwe bonus yeito echayi ekogenda igoro nchiko bansire siringi 50 ekiro
kago kwana asamatanga ayamo ense mwenya mwetereko nigo mubunge o West Mugrango Steve Mugaka arure eira kuchukurwanerera abalemi elinde banyore engeri yabo
naende igona minyoka chigotimbege tenkericho twachete igoro na rero tutagete kurwania kutumia serikali erororo bae abalemi bechaye chibese chiabo
asebo igo ate batali gochugwanchirana obokurumi koba ase sector obolemi nagoteba nachi kurwanerera abalemi
na yinche na teba ngatoroberane round yeye itoko bali chibese abalemi baito banyore kere kiabo abalemi batubucheire batukairi abalemi bechayi gomonyabere anga kare akenachete nona tiga kansolo nduko nyancha no mochama nyogianchore nabatebinga pakabukie ukatwanjira ntorikira nenga abalemi nkoro kubare chibese cyose
boigo narwa eira gochigokinia ekerengo gechisemi anene mono asateba nachikwagacha eskuru ya nyamwetireko linde chikoba buya
igontegete kubagera mbia mono in a very special way naende ekere skuru ya abana bagocha kubunga inche mogo chakoe ebibungu amabati aliatoya tobosoku galia arorwese pia abanekero bakoirana umutinyo kianda baira ni skuru ya maskani ile kona gwake nilinse aligo togocha kubeka chitile egera naenda abali mwanteberi abana basome bachikubeka chitile libuna chiria se skuru asemechi yabo nasemechi yabayiboli babo
ginko reporter ya Ndizi TV kurwase County Nyamira Job Maangi
otigana no roboturu rwa Job Maangi kurwase County ya Nyamira niko bono boigo tukwendera gusuka abusio bakiya babwatani beki amaklikia UDA nigo baire chinga gichabo na kugikiria bo mobwezi miula umoja one Kenya asikali bagate babunali tukulia garo litukulia 77 nigo litalengi lituko ligi ya kima kubwatekana no kurobekana ukwabete ko kwenekiwa Chinsa muchinyinge egati yabo imeje County ya Kisii nenibo enyinge nigekagire gusaleka nigo bono babeire bakuragwa noyo mobo ezekia bosire uyibono berega kugikiria kigima na goteba buna amatuka bosio nigo ebintu bune byugwento kurwa senchira edunge kigima nyororo boturwo.
But I think for yesterday that was not demonstration. What was there is violence because all the roads were closed, the stores of the mamambogas were burnt, there were stones all over, people were being chased with rungus up and down. So we want to condemn this incident. So I want to call upon our Kisii leaders, starting from our CS, Honorable Machogu, our Treasurer, Honorable Japheth, our Whip, Honorable Soro, Honorable Gloria, Honorable Esio Kenyuri, and even our former governor, Honorable Elvis Omariba. I want to ask you to come together, settle down, and try to ensure that our county continues the way it is. I also want to remind the county leaders that they need Kisii as a county. You see, yesterday was a show day. The show was being opened, where our mamambogas, our border vijanas would have at least done some business, but everything was paralyzed. And I'm imagining how much money we lost as a county. So we want to condemn this And we want to urge our brothers and sisters who might have been used to come and do such kind of bad things to stop.
Mesekia Bosire, Kisii County UDA Coordinator. We are very aware that the demonstrations are anchored in the Constitution, and actually it's recorded as peaceful demonstrations. But what we experienced yesterday, there was a lot of violence, there was a lot of looting, there was a lot of hooliganism, and also even to the extent of public destruction of property. I want to urge the people of Kisii that from the beginning the Kisiis have been very peaceful. We know how to iron our issues when there is a misunderstanding.
Igotigana na yubono asitaro yamatukatuto yumurai wense nse ya Kenya omuske Dr. William Ruto ime yense ya Konko igobono anyolre libaga liyogo so ase bunge yense yona gukwanira babunge bensemeyo igakicho ni gababolige koira libaga liona kubwatrana munabara iboro gonko rwa Afrika gochamo na kubwatrana nigababolirwe ense gosoro gonko rwa Afrika nigoro koira enibo ya yenyinge gwakanira gisira kiri bagosaba kurwa Chinsa kisiko na nigo wente kuligia chinchira chuwe konya boka banyene eliyo gotigalia enibe yu ase Chinsa chabo yororo.
African countries are spending more on debt service than any other expenditure, including public services, including health, including education, including provision of water. It's structure that is going to make sure that Africa speaks with the language that is understood, with clarity on our issues, so that we can drive our agenda, grow our trade, and make sure Africa moves forward. Controlled by those who pay for it. We also need to facilitate trade by making it possible for business people to be able to transact their goods, their services, without the unnecessary complications in changing currencies. That is why we want the Pan-African payment system that is going to assist African business people to be able to trade and move goods and services better.
Gotigana na yo kubwatikana no kurobekana kwa bete iko kolekana abo litukulegero lituko lia saba kurasa omo bulibwa Azimio la Umoja wa Kenya nikubona barai bagendrete kugikilia anene mono kurasa serikali ya Kenya kwanza oyo wangu iga kuruta engana yaye no mukonybu muraibu ense muske Rigathi Gachagua oyo tebiribuna muraibu kema kya ODM na boigo mo Azimio la Umoja muske Raila Odinga ni gavanete gotiga komogoserelia omuraibu ense una nache komorusia abisi ikaliayo nikubona bante kwerobelia gochigosoa asobo cholibu mwaka bukiri bwibere ne 2022.
We are as a country very disturbed by the events of yesterday, the deaths that came out of the ill-planned demonstrations by Azimio, destruction of property, and interference with business. These Azimio people must know that elections are over. Elections were won and lost. They must move on. The truth of the matter is that William Ruto is the president of Kenya, and nothing can change that fact. Even if they collect 10 million signatures, where will they take those signatures to who? Matters elections are not decided by signatures. They are decided on the ballot. A specific date was set for that purpose, 9th of August 2022, and people signed, and that was the head of signatures until after 5 years. What they should be doing is preparing themselves for the next contest. And I want to say and tell the people of Kenya just to stay focused. We are not going to be bothered by the noise from the opposition, because it cannot stop us from what we are doing. We have a plan. We have an MOU with the people of Kenya on tea, coffee, and milk reforms. We have given the Hustler Fund. We have given subsidized fertilizer. And we are grateful to God for giving us good rains. We are going to have a bumper harvest. Raila Odinga was somebody's project. And it failed miserably. Even those demonstrations, they have been planned and financed by the project owners. We want to ask them. They are saying that they can remove President William Ruto from office. They were unable to stop him from becoming president when they had power, the system, and the deep state. How do they intend to go about it when they are outside there in the wilderness?
Biamano ki mo manchu mo ligelia ndete ko lilia mangana magia ko reste sinikyo nambe mo ikimuno bike Gusii egia Ndizi TV obwansu obwomo Gusii bono tukosuka bosio esakasaka nigo ya inikiwa asigete seni igia central imeyumuche o Nairobi echinga ki abarwaniriya bo bwene bwo munyabanto bagenda sigete seni kyo banyanyimbo ko eni kyabuna bali babwatetwe litukolie goro litukolia sabasaba ekero balinge korobekana nigo babwatukirwe egati yabo no yukabiro munache bino monene omusike Willy Mutunga oyibona bagani abanyanyimbo koba bwatuka ase obwango kigimano nyinabo nigo baruterwa amariyo kiyo korushya mariga na kobetereria koni achoka na korwa ase egete seni kyo.
Central Police Station, and since yesterday we have been trying to have them released unconditionally. We have just come from the meeting with the DCIO, with our legal team, and he was telling us that so far they have been able to process 26 of them, and then the rest have to be processed in the course of the day because we are pushing for them to be released unconditionally. Their claim is that they want to charge them for unlawful assembly, assault, and what they are calling destruction of property. From our side, we are extremely disappointed by this action of police, which is coming 60 years after independence, which is coming 30 years after multipartyism, which is coming 13 years after the adoption of the new constitution. We are going to seek also legal action against the police who are also responsible for this. We have a situation where some of our people have been injured and we have been pushing them to get medical support. But our plan is also after this, we also put in mechanisms of also having them get medical attention with a view to seeking medical action.
Tulikuja hapa baada ya wakereketo wa kushikwa ama kukamatwa na polisi badala ya kulindwa na polisi. Tukaanza saa 7, mwendo wa saa 7 tukajaribu kuwatetea. Tukaambiwa na DCI, tukaambiwa na OCS kwamba wanaweza kuwatoa, lakini tukatoka hapa mwendo wa saa 5 usiku wakati maofisa wa polisi walikataa kuachilia wakereketo hao. Leo hii asubuhi tukakuja kujaribu ili hawa waandamanaji ambao wanatekeleza haki yao ya kikatiba katika ibara ya 37
gotigana na roboti oruo ruko ni achoka maga yokuruterwa mariuki yokurusia amaliga sigete sinigia central me yumucho Nairobi nigo bono togusuka uchi abusyo munyanyimbo yomo nigo bono rusirio bomoyo asigete sinieke mukia banyanyimbo gia bondo eso gwetera au kweresa risase kolengana no mukomanda bo banyanyimbo kurwa senseme yo Ibrahim Kosi nigatebrimna magega yumunyanyimbo yo otwaro kongusana na numurugyo ye nigairite getambukero getalingekia igyo kumutigira chingoma omongina oye na magega yaje ekwerusia obugima bono mubiroje nigo ikiwe senkenduo yinigetali ya bondo.
The Sub-County Police Commander Bondo. This morning it was unfortunate. We had an incident whereby one of my officer, Michael Kialo, he shot himself. He was issued with a rifle to go to proceed for work. But before that he returned to his house whereby we believed he picked some quarrel with his wife, and which resulted in shooting his wife and himself. Although he died from the shot, but fortunately the wife was injured, and we rushed her to the hospital. She's now under she's getting medical attention here at Bondo District Hospital. So we have started the investigation. So we have commenced investigation. Then after investigation, we'll be able to have the full details of what transpired. You know, it is now we don't have exactly what happened because it was just a cool officer, a good officer. So we don't know what happened. This is why we have commenced.
Viamuno kagima kirados kabusie umubunge we constituency ya Mberes North Geoffrey Ruku ni gobona bolirie ebunge nene kwangujia egetambukiro giogokora obokoreri bugotware nkwana ya bene kubwatekana nengana yoko robekana igatebirubuna chinga kichuko robekana abakenya bange nigo bagusiria obugima bwabo abande batigirwa chingoma na boigo enibo enyinge yaba kiosaleka bono nigatebirubuna ebunge nigebonete ekoirengane yina kwenye kwanira asobwe ime kegima elio kwene kibuna uchumi teliko salika chingaki abantu bagendrete kurobikana.
It's because they are leaders who have been government in handshake government, and they destroyed the economy of the Republic of Kenya through edible oils. Leaders who constructed policies which they ended up buying companies like Bidco and Menegai. And because the government of William Samoei Ruto has come up with the policy of ensuring the prices of edible oils have gone down, that is why we have maandamano and demonstrations in our towns today. In last government, and now their business are not doing good as they used to do. I want to ask the Speaker of the National Assembly and the Committee of Justice and Legal Affairs of Parliament to fast track that bill as quickly as possible. When we go back to Parliament on 25th of July, we start debating that bill in Parliament so that it can become law as soon as possible. We regulate the way the demonstrations are done in the Republic of Kenya. Demonstrations are supposed to be peaceful. They are not supposed to destroy property. They are not supposed to burn roads. They are not supposed to inconvenience any other person kuendesha biashara yake kwa njia yoyote. Watu wale wamegonjeka waweze kufika hospitalini juu kuna transport system. Watu ambaye wanataka kwenda kufanya biashara waenda
yamano kigima mwanchumuligiria gutigana nayo bono litukuria lero niguria ngeli tukoli nene kigima ime yorogonko rwa Gusii kubatakana ne timu ye gosoli yo mupira bwingo yo ya Shabana hiyo yaba ye kojibwa timu ya Kisumu All Stars kurwasi county area ya Kisumu na kwene kibuna yenyore robobui wabene kigima obobui yobonene kigima yemagiga yokoba isiko ya ligi area ya KPL asigika miaka 15 nibere asomuga solero nigobono baire gitambukire kyo gyokobwa ase boikira boniga babo ababwini chi point 52 na Isato naboigo egosoli inigo yakorekana mu gasolero asegetie kyo gigosoli kya Gusii stadium asomuga ndo monene ebwa bakenya ku Chinsa mo au television ya Ndizi TV negati ya chinyomba cy'uburari kiri cyale ngaroro eliyo kwene kyabuna twakoretere gosoli yo senchira endonge kigima bono bali bali ngororo naboigo mwari television ya Ndizi TV mwanyora chinga kicho kara roboti ruo rogendre tabo senchira yubakirano Biamono kigima ense gosense ngimekera gendrete kobulia abantu kurenda ogonchurya kwelire oroboti rwabende bono wikiye ni gorbono rugukwanira ose rukurigeria ninki gose kirache koba ose bintu biri bigotumikwa bikuba bigoncho bya buya kurende wikiye bono ni gotugucha kurigeria gose amarago abeire gakobwatigwa amachikari abeire gakobwatigwa gusikobekwa ngobwatigware asenchira endonge kigima inyura umukubi oeta musagito Brighton Makori nigakoreterete entunde entangani kigima igoro yebinto biria to gutumika manene mono chi plastic chigotumekwa rimo korende na koreterete roboti ko oyomo kurwasoro ngorwa Gusii oyo irete getambukiro gyoko nchori ebintu ebyo na kubitumika sentunda ya kabere entunde ya rero nigakoretera igoro gosama chiko amaragali abere gakobekwa ngotumekware asenchirengia mwachu murigeria igongotete ngotige no roboti oruo eliogendere kororigeria korende inyoranga mna nagotebia bagani bane babere baikire oyo moniga korukwa Honorable Alfred Sande nigare nominated MCA bego korigeria manganaria yabantu bare no barema nigo bakurwa kurwese serikali ya county ya Kisii gose assembly ya county ya Kisii na boigo mheshimiwa Lilian Gor nereno yomo as special groups bili bakorigeria gose bakurwa nsemilia minority kurwa sebunge county ya Kisii bono abuo na butocho kwisaransa makoroba ya bono elitogosoria mange alia aringete chinsemecho na kwanire ekitocho kwanira emarogoba ya bono igotogendale be aliganiri baikirega igasigeze Ndizi TV ngocha bare elinde tokwane asowe mekegima enyamba yesimi nerigoro gabwo na boigo bono kuri karibu lya ugocha igotobwaterana na Joshua Auta kurwa sensemo yibimanyiririo inche igonkoro kwa John Kebati
magega yokubatu koroboti ase wikiri yaita asenzemeri yoroboti rwabene asito murekerete Michael Manduku yokorosi bintu aho kurwa sinsemo chi plastic wikeye ni gobono twargereria na korurigia abobisa kurwa sikiombe kya nema anene bari bagotwerera ngakibotume kyobu plastic bade ko base county Kisii anekerwende kugikeri asamasakara ali gotumeka kobwa ebintu awo ayogandete kusali ebintu birutetana na se county ya Kisii.
Kati ya hizo sheria ni ile sheria inakataza utumiaji wa plastiki. Ile plastiki yenye inatumika mara moja alafu unairusha. Tunaita kwa Kiingereza single use plastic. Kuna gazette notice ilitolewa 2017 na hiyo gazette notice inakataza utumiaji wa carrier bags, plastic carrier bags. Hizo ndizo plastics ambazo zilikuwa zimechafua mazingira.
Baokwana nigetaseni Ndizi TV ni gwathebuna esege yo nigegendrete erikurwania masakara ali gutumeka ase county ya Kisii.
Kwa sahihi hatuwezi ona hizo plastics ambazo ni colored. Zile blue, yellow, red, white hatuzioni. Lakini plastiki yenye tunaendelea kupigana nayo ni ile inaitangwa choala, the flimsy plastic bag. Ile yenye mama mboga wanatumiaga kupackage mboga, mwenye anauza nyama anatumiaga kupackage nyama. Hizo ndizo ambazo bado tunangangana kuzimaliza.
Abo bisabu kurwa sekiombe kya nema ayana robabu atego chia sabamenyi be county ya Kisii.
Imizo letu ni kwamba Wakenya wote wahusike kwa hii step ya kuban ama kuondoa hizo plastiki. Na wala wanabiashara mama mboga yule ambaye anafunga nyama sana hawa ndio wanatumia sana. Kuna wengine pia ambao wanauza maziwa pia wanatumia hizo flimsy plastic bags. So wito wetu ni kwamba wote wahusike katika the fight against the pollution, plastic pollution. Hakuna haja ya mama mboga ushikwe kwa sababu ya plastic na hauuzi plastic. Mama mboga unauza mboga. Kwa hivyo achilia mnunuzi jukumu ya kutafuta kile ambacho ataitumia kubeba mboga yake. Yule ambaye anauza nyama pia hauuzi plastiki. Ngangania mambo ya kuuza nyama. Yule ambaye ananunua atanunua tu hata bila hiyo plastic.
Epo igoni kwa semibuna onde wenzi uratoke kutumika masakara yoni.
Kwa hivyo ukishikwa uwekwe ndani upigwe fine ya pesa mingi sana. Utakuwa umepoteza faida yako ya miaka mingi. Kwa hivyo kuna haja ya kungangana nayo.
onanigo banyarire bakwenda kurigi bali bakonia masakara yuko rende.
Tumekuwa sana tukingangana tutafute wale ambao wanafanya distribution, sababu sana hizi plastiki hazipatikani katika industries zetu hapa Kenya, zinakuwa imported through the porous borders, sana porous border ya Uganda, pia porous border ya Ethiopia. Those are the main areas. Hapo ndizo sehemu ambazo hizi plastiki zinaingilia nchi yetu. Changamoto kuwapata kwa sababu ya vile wanajua kuhepa. Lakini in the past tumefaulu kupata wachache. Wanapigwa fine ya mamilioni. Wengine wamepigwa from 500,000 mpaka milioni 2. Pia tunahimiza Wakenya wenzetu, wananchi, kama unajua, kama unaweza kutuarifu, kama unajua wale ambao wana distribute, hawa ndio our main focus. Lakini pia hatuwezi waje yule ambaye anatumia, sababu mbinu moja ya kuzuia utumiaji wa hizi plastiki ni kungangana na market, destroy the market.
Ndotako manyanga kia masakarayo akonyora libaga na koswa asomochi obosongo.
Wale wanabiashara wanasema hizo plastiki zinasambazwa kwa njia mingi. Unapata kuna mtu ambaye akona bag na akonazo kwa hiyo bag, wanatembeza usiku ama asubuhi mapema. Pia pikipiki zinasambaza asubuhi sana. And zingine wanasambaza mpaka hata saa 9 usiku. That is the reason why haijakuwa rahisi tuimalize hii plastic.
Kubatikana nogo chenji kwerire.
Najua since kwa sababu plastic haiwezi oza yenyewe ukirusha kwa mazingira. So mbinu yenye watu huwa wanatumia sana kuziondoa hizo plastics kwa manyumba, kwa homesteads ama kwa campsites. So utazipata wengi wanazichoma. Kuzichoma hizo plastics ina release gases sana gases, carbonated compounds zenye ziko na carbon. So inatoa gases kama carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide na hata nitrogen oxide. Hizi ni gases ambazo zinaitwa greenhouse gases. Hizi ni gases ambazo zinachangia kuongeza joto duniani. That is why zinaitwa greenhouse. Ina form kitu kama hiyo greenhouse pale juu, pale angani. So kisha form hiyo greenhouse, inamaanisha jua itakuwa inaingia, rays za jua, lakini hazitoki. So zina hit the earth na zinaendelea kukaa humu angani, mahali inaitwa atmosphere. So hiyo kukaa bila ku escape into the troposphere ndio inachangia hiyo joto. Hiyo joto, kuongezeka kwa joto ndio ina cause inaitwa global warming, na ina cause pia climate change. Inabadilisha hali ya anga kwa sababu temperatures zimepanda. Temperature ikipanda 1 degrees Celsius dunia mzima inaleta madhara mingi sana.
Kuna nchi ambazo zimepiga hatua, zimemaliza hizi mambo ya kutumia plastics kama Rwanda. Kenya, mbona tunachukua muda kumaliza hii mambo ya plastics?
Tuko na porous border refu sana, na pia hatuwezi rule out hongo yenye inapeanwa. We may not rule out, of course huwezi sema kwa uhakika, lakini vile hizi plastics zinaingia Kenya sio vile inaingia Rwanda, na hatuwezi compare pia sana na Rwanda kwa sababu Rwanda ni nchi ndogo. Kutunza hiyo boundary yao na kutunza nchi yote ni rahisi. Tunaarifiwa kwamba mapikipiki ndizo zinatumika sana kuingiza, na pikipiki unajua si lazima ipite the border point ndio ikaguliwe ndio irejeshwe ama wawe arrested. Wanatumia vichorochoro kuingiza, na zikisha ingiza hizo pikipiki ndizo sana zinatumika kudistribute.
Simba no modirector abamangana y'ibintu biri bitatane kurwa se county ya Kisii.
Tunashirikiana na vitengo vingine vya serikali, tunashirikiana na NEMA, tunashirikiana na National Police Service. Wao wanatusaidia wakati tunaenda kufanya hii crackdown, wakati tunafanya kuhamasisha wananchi, wanatusaidia. So and ward admin within the county government wanatusaidia so that wanahamasisha katika mabaraza zao kwamba hii ni kitu yenye environment.
Voigo asensemo yokwena kinomo cyobosongo gose town ya Kisii nigendete gusoseri ayana Rosimba agoteba.
Tumeanza mpangilio safi katika management yetu ya mambo ya uchafu. So katika sisi alitudirect kama department ya environment na department ya urban kuanza kuhamasisha watu. Tulianza kuhamasisha watu kwa vijiji na kwa mitaa, kuambia kwamba wanafaa kutenga taka, so that wanakuwa na ndoo mbili za kuweka uchafu. Ndoo ya kwanza ni ya kuweka organic, ile yenye inaweza oza, ile yenye watu unaweza peleka kwa shamba uweke kwa ndizi na iwe manyua, na hiyo ingine ya pili ni inorganic. Inorganic ni plastic, glass, metal. Hiyo sasa ndio inaletwa kwa recovery facility. Wale watu wenye wako interested kuchukua, kama ni plastic mtu anachukua plastic, kama ni mtu wa kuchukua glass anachukua glass.
Ngoripotalia igataseni Candice TV asoroboti rwabene iridariane Brighton Makori.